Hello everyone and welcome to this Meduli City Tour. Today we will look a little bit closer of what Meduli has to offer. But first off, where is Meduli? On the plains north of Vada, near the ruins and where the Tekton bridge is. But for now, let's look what Meduli has to offer. It has a few crafting tables like armor, butcher, shield and weapon. Also very cool crafting tools like the crusher, the furnace, the grinder, the grizzly and the kiln operation. Also many vendor NPCs like banker, cooking vendor, grocery vendor, regen vendor and utility vendor. Okay, but just before we start our little tour, let's look around a little bit. Meduli has a huge amount of Sabura ore all around the city. And here is a beach where you can pick up the boar chunks and the seedew. Boar is a pretty good catalyst and seedew is very good for potion making. Okay, let's begin the tour of our desert city near the sea. Oh, the graphics are just beautiful. The entrance alone is amazing. Oh look, there are 3 guards over there. Hello little fellas. Wow. This guard was very friendly. Okay, this looks like the stables. We have a campfire here and the stable. But we have no stable master. That will patch in later, I think. Let's look around the corner and see. I guess you can deposit a few horses here, but it will be crowded soon. Okay, let's head back to the main road and look closer to the harbor. Oh, here's a random player. Hello, little fella. I hope he's not killing me, because nearly every time you meet someone, he's trying to kill you. But that is normal in Mortal, so don't expect friendly players. If a guild or a group is friendly to you, that's a good sign. Then it's worth to be in the city. If the controlling guild don't like you, it's no good idea to be a part of the city. And also if they kill noobs or new players. That will be in Tinrim the case, I think, when Tinrim gets released. It's hard to tell where noob camps will happen, but I think in the cities where the noobs starting from. Oh nice, he followed us. Hey man, what's up man? He's writing EP. What EP stands for? I don't know. Yeah, we had a little chat about alchemy and he is trying to give me some potions or something and I really like that. That is a friendly guy, I love him. When later at release maybe I will play here too. Because Oscar seems like a nice dude. 2-1-15 potion. I don't know what this means directly. I just wrote nice because I'm fucking stupid and I don't know what he means. I never did alchemy before. I just know some alchemy basics from a friend of mine. Oh, that view is just beautiful. That water, the desert, the hills, the sky. What is he doing? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oscar? Oscar, stop. Stop, Oscar. Oscar? Oh man, yeah, that's normal in Mortal. Don't trust anyone ever. And if you find people you can trust, keep them at any cost. They are very rare. Honor, respect and loyalty are very rare in Mortal. I don't judge Oscar for that. I still think he has a good heart because he hasn't killed me. I'm not mad at him. I like him. I know this sounds weird. But after 11 years you're tired of hatred, anger, trolling, killing, and why should you rage about something? It doesn't matter, it's just pointless. I really like to rage a lot, I admit, but I'm not mad at people if they kill me or something. It's just like, okay, you don't like me, so I will not like you. But I guess that's the case in any human interaction at all, so if you find good people with a good heart, keep them, support them, stand by their side, and so on. Okay, after this little disturbance, let's continue with our tour. I really love this harbor. The ships look amazing, the sea looks amazing, and I can't wait for the ships to get patched in. Maybe it will take some years, maybe it will take a decade, but I will wait. And I would really like to sail with a ship in Mortal Online. Meduli is surrounded from plains, so be aware that Meduli has not much wood, because it don't have much trees around. The flat plains around Meduli are also very good for mounted combat activities, or mounted archery for example. So be aware that foot fighting here in this area will be a pain in the ass. Here is the alchemy table, the Hebologium table, and there's the house of the alchemist. Let's look in there. Oh, we have the same assets like the region vendor has in Fabanum. Also, link is in the description. What do we have here? A Japanese priest? Oh man, she looks really hot. And a little bit angry. And I don't like religion, that's why I'm staying far away from any priest I've ever seen. Until I need resurrection. Oh, let's climb up this sandy stairs and look around this corner here. This is a really nice alchemy table and a really nice alchemy shed. And we have also the region vendor here and the fabricola. And this is a pretty narrow spot here, and okay, I don't know why this door is so close to the other building, but okay. Oh, that is the library. That is a pretty small library compared to the Fabanum library. Okay, and now to the center of the city. To the main market where all the good stuff is. Oh man, I really like this view. I mean, look at the distance. That is incredible. This is some nice aloe vera plant, but I can't gather it. That's a little bit sad. But before we look into the market, we will just look up here, because here's a little secret. But first, where's the bank, you ask? Here is a bank, with all the little bankers inside. Here's some other guy jumping around, don't get disturbed by his noises. Here are sleeping the guards. Or whatever, 5 people in a room, well, that's pretty normal for the medieval times. That is a wood workshop, but currently no benches and no NPC inside. I'm pretty sure that that will patched in later. Let's look up to the tavern, but first let's climb this house. And here is another priest, of course. I'm feeling like in Assassin's Creed, where I'm jumping from rooftop to rooftop. Oh yeah, I made it. Nice. I'm feeling like Ezio Auditore. Now we will look around a little bit further. There's a guy on the... Oh, that's Oscar again. Hey Oscar. I should invite Oscar to the tavern someday. Then we can drink a lot of beer. Or maybe with his juice or something. I don't know if he drinks alcohol or not. And now to the actual tavern. It's down here, as you can see. It's just a normal tavern. It's not underground or something. It's just normal. And it looks amazing. The only potential problem that I see in here is that here is no guard. That means maybe some people will trick you down here and will kill you. I know, that can hurt your feelings, but it's the reality. Because people will do that. And I have no problem with that. The thing is, they should never restrict the freedom of choice from the players. If a player behaves like an asshole and be an asshole, then it's his choice to do that. And there should be no off-world restriction or even in-game restriction which restricts the player in their opportunity or in their freedom of choice. But now, this market is just amazing. I mean, I'm hungry as fuck and I want to eat that watermelon. I'm just too lazy to make food for myself. And I make Mortal Online videos instead. That's pretty stupid. Yeah, I know. But it just looks very good. I mean, with the sunrise and stuff and the watermelons and apples and what is this? It looks a little bit tidy. Let's look at the crafting operations. Here you have a grinder, a crusher and a grizzly. Very good for Zabura extraction, because Zabura is the only ore you will get here. Also look in the description for my Zabura extraction tutorial. Jadeite is pretty good and coprum is also pretty good. And black is a very good building material. And you will have a huge amount of coprum here, so you can make a huge amount of messing in Meduli. Compared to many other cities, of course. Here is a cooking vendor. Nice. With all these little details, I always wished Mortal Online 1 was like that 10 years ago. I'm really glad that Star Wars decided to make a graphic update and a complete graphic overall. It's much more detailed, it feels much more like a real city, and it just looks stunning. I mean, look at this harbor, I love it. And fishing is a really good sport in Meduli. We will look in the tower in a few seconds. Also, if you look down far more north, you can see the Tekton bridge. If you look over that stone mountains in the background. Oh, that are some pretty cool houses. They look a little bit small, but that's alright. I wonder if this is a guardhouse because here are so many guards. And what is this? Oh man, there's a door. I ran into that door for no reason. Oh, here are more beds for more guards or some other NPCs that will come. I said come and not came. Oh no, that's bad wording. Okay, I get a little bit too trolly here. I will stop that now. Let's look closer. That is a pretty reasonable fishing whatever workshop. What will come in here? I don't know. I admit it's really interesting. Meduli is near the Tekton bridge, so it will be a pretty good trading hotspot. If the Duca get patched in a few years maybe, or maybe in a few months, nobody knows. It will be anyways a good trading spot. I will trade myself here if I can. It just depends who rules in Meduli, which guilds ruling Meduli. I will be friendly with everyone. You just have to understand that I still have PTSD from the gutter snipes. Because they killed everyone in Fabanum all the time over years. And they stole my pants every time. And I still think to this day that these people are one of the most toxic guilds ever. Stop before hating in the comments. After all these years I have no problem with that at all. If I see a gutter snipe today, I feel no anger, I feel no hate, everything is fine. It's just very important as a guild how the public sees you. If you claim the ownership of any town, I would highly recommend making friends with the local population and making friends with the traders that come into the city. Because that's the only way a city can thrive and people will play in your city. If you make it like the gutter snipes, everyone will hate you and will talk shit about you even years later. And no one will trust you and no one wanna play with you the game. But currently we have no toxic guilds in the game right now. And I don't think anyone from the forums will be toxic to you. Mortal Land 2 is a fresh start for everyone. You shouldn't go into this game with anger, grief or anything. If you have the money to spare, please support me on Patreon, it really helps. Hit the bell, like and subscribe. See you all in the next video. Have a great day and goodbye.